What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on Wisdom in Christ. Today, we're going to be reading out of Doctrine and Covenants. So if you guys don't know, Doctrine and Covenants is modern revelation by Joseph Smith. So these are things that God was speaking directly to him. And Doctrine and Covenants section 88, it's free online, you can go look it up, is one of my favorite sections in the entire Doctrine and Covenants. It's so cool. But right here, he's talking about how God has different kingdoms. So in 1 Corinthians, we are told there is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory. And the next verse directly after says, so also is the resurrection of the dead. Right there in 1 Corinthians, the Bible is teaching us that just as the moon and the sun and the stars differ in glory, so too is the resurrection of the dead. So in D&C 88, we also find Joseph Smith confirming this teaching in modern revelation. So let's go down here and read. It says that all kingdoms have a law given, and there are many kingdoms, for there is no space which there is no kingdom, and there is no kingdom in which there is no space, either a greater or a lesser kingdom. And unto every kingdom is given a law, and unto every law there are certain bounds and also conditions. All beings who abide not in those conditions are not justified. For intelligence cleaveth unto intelligence, wisdom receiveth wisdom, truth embraceth truth, virtue loveth virtue, and light cleaveth unto light. Mercy hath compassion on mercy, and claimeth her own. Justice continueth its course, and claimeth its own. Judgment goeth forth before the face of him who sitteth upon the throne, and governeth and executeth all things. So that's God. He comprehendeth all things, and all things are before him, and all things are round about him. He is above all things, and in all things, and through all things, and is round about all things, and all things are by him and of him, even God forever and ever. So Joseph Smith is confirming what's taught in Corinthians by saying there are many kingdoms. Just like the sun and the stars and the moon differeth in glory, so too it is with the resurrection of the dead. And anybody who abides not in those kingdoms are not justified. And so this is a really, really cool teaching. And I know this to be true, you guys. Everything in life is based on law. I mean, if you look at business, for example, somebody who runs a business but does not abide within the higher laws and principles of running that business is not justified, and he's not going to receive the results as somebody who is abiding inside of those laws and principles. And so it is with the resurrection of the dead. The same thing is true. So Joseph Smith has amazing modern revelation. I highly recommend checking out Doctrine and Covenants, also reading through the Book of Mormon and asking God if it's true. Just read through it. Read Joseph Smith's vision at the start of the Book of Mormon. You can request a free Book of Mormon in the description below. But I promise you guys that if you read that book, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, and that book is inspired by God. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Just as one star differeth in glory from the sun or the moon, so too it is with the resurrection of the dead. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this. You can also support the channel with PayPal or Bitcoin below. And as always, peace be with you.